something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre, and the decibel levels are rising. David Villa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, good read.
We've seen many free-role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you... Has a look and has a go. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Xavi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's been intercepted. That's a good run down the left. Davids. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, that's well spotted. Costa Curta. And it's played forward. Gullit. Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Roberto Carlos, he's got a side of goal! Oh, another save.
Carlos clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Fenerbahce can counter promptly here. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's gone forward. Well seen, saw that coming. Still goalless. Gently done. And it's Griezmann. Costa Curta. It's Gullit. Oh, Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Into the box. Keeper's ball. And here's the chance to counter. Messi. Looking for the run. Fires from distance. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Davids. And it's Xavi. Spread it left.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Forward it goes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Speculative strike. Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. He's got himself an absolute peach. You could play for any team, in any league, in any land in the world, and you would never strike a ball more purely than that.
Well, I think he knew the keeper might be on sight, and it seemed to be the case. He had a lot of traffic in front of him.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Has a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Davids could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Van der Vaart. David Villa. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Can he spark a counter here? Roberto Carlos. 5 minutes till the break. Belts one.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi. David Villa. David Villa! That is decidedly lacking.
Villa knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Time and again they are repelled. David Villa.
There will be 1 minute at a
Has
time.
not gone well. Rudiger couldn't squeeze it through. He'll try from distance. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
So
your views on the first half?
Arsenal merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Arsenal come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's a chance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Puyol is offering a wry smile there.
Not the most accurate pass. David! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Davids really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. David Villa! And he's heaved it away. That's good play. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Bullet. Now it's Mbappe. Rummenigge. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Griezmann with the cross. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Xavi. It's a good ball out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
And that interception was most necessary. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Van der Vaart, he's got away. Hits it! Davids, Bullet, could move up a gear here. Interesting ball. That is good alertness. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good read. Neymar, the message is clear, none shall pass.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe. Costa Curta. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, they could break here. Forwards and with intent. And there's Rummenigge! He has done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 21.
Fenerbahce can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Rodri.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Haaland. Mbappe. Oh, great ball! It's Roberto Carlos! Fiddles it through. And they can counter here. Rummenigge. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi! And he's really put himself on the line here. They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Lovely bit of skill. And he's had it nicked away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fenerbahce can start a counter here. Haaland. Now Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for the runner. And that's been intercepted. Works it forward. Haaland. Looking for options for movement. Fenerbahce could have here their final chance.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Messi. Moved on forwards.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Roberto Carlos. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Davids picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a game that was won by sound tactics. The hustling and harrying forced mistakes and created control. Job done.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely. Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. Shapes to shoot. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Spread it left. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van der Vaart is looking to set free a runner. Arsenal have it back and they can go again. Fires from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Oh, he's found some space here. Maradona aims beyond the defence. Nice interception, well timed. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mbappe. And the counter is on. He has found a way through. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming. Triol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the runner. Oh, perfectly measured that. He gets big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary. Griezmann. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And now the breakaway. David Villa. They get a throw in. He's got full. Another header, but again the same outcome.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air. Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Xavi. Xavi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Messi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Van der Vaart fiddles it through. Interesting ball. Maradona. Roberto Carlos. And it's Griezmann. Just too much on that. Roberto Carlos. And it's Xavi. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely spread. Davids. And he's being shifted off it. It's a really well-measured ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Fenerbahce clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Xavi. Oh, good read. Pull it. And that's been intercepted. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe! Oh, another save.
Mbappe.
And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 11.
And the action is back underway.
To replace him is
0-0 then, and we're back underway. Now that's well seen too. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Got a shot away. Could fall kindly. It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker.
He's got the shot away! And another time! There's the hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal can counter promptly here. Oh, that's a key interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Hullet. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge. Time and again they are repelled. Puyol. Arsenal still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Had a shot! There was plenty of power on that. And they can counter here. And he was quick to react.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Looking for the run.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rummenigge! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be...
Chance to finish! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Arsenal really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Stoichkov. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to let...
And now the hit! And he has kept it out somehow!
Stoichkov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
David! Haaland. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Xavi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Over to the left. Oh, good read. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And the pass is intercepted. He's in plenty of space here. He's in here! Well seen, saw that coming. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a pretty loose pass. So what can they make of this?
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Griezmann.
Pretty robust defending.
Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Arsenal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And it's Del Piero. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he get it through?
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. Fenerbahce certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies for...
Great leap! No, not the best of headers. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 21, Neymar. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 9, Griezmann.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Number 17, Vinicius Junior.
Now it's Haaland. He's got away. Looks to the finish.
Number
And
8,
Messi!
Messi. Substitution in progress.
Chooses to go back. Oh, it's come. Got it! And the keeper read that really well. Oh, nicely intercepted. Forward it goes. Played back in. Has a go! He's scored! They have stolen level at the last. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Casillas picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Arsenal can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes,